This is exciting. We have our friend BB Shea in here an hour early.
What's going on?
Now, we'll whisk you away after we do the gift exchange.
Yeah.
He'll be whisked away. We discussed.
You don't have him sit in?
No, I don't. I have him. I don't have him on the grid. I took him away. So my idea was he's able to come in because Rusty, who's our fact checker, always gives us Christmas presents, and this year he included BB Shea because he says he filled in so admirably.
Well, no doubt about that.
And it's true. And your gift is in front of you, but touch it only when I tell you to.
Okay, gotcha.
Don't touch it yet.
Yeah, there are rules to be followed.
This is how we do this. There's a write-up on each present and what went along with each present, and I think you're third on the list.
Okay.
All right? I think you're going third or fourth, just to let you know.
Keep this grimy little paws to yourself.
Good to have you here, though.
We're going to make BB Shea leave twice.
Correct. He comes in. He comes in for the gift exchange. Okay. Then he leaves.
Get out.
Okay. He leaves, and we play our last Put Up or Shut Up rock and roll trivia game of the year.
So he can't even be around for that.
No, we don't want him here for that. That you just know.
I'm just going to muddle stuff up.
That's right.
You know?
You're in the way.
Yeah.
You can't be here for that. You'll go off. It's
You don't want to be in here.
It's like Christmas Day when you said the kids go out and play, and then we'll call you back in and then you do our rap.
Yeah.
A rap. On the grid we have a rap and
Sing for us, little boy.
That's how we'll do it.
Yeah.
That's how we'll do it. And at the same time you rap, Biggie will be reviewing his last movie in the 12 days of Christmas movie reviews, It's a Wonderful Life. And I don't want him to give too much away. He watched it just last night. You hadn't seen it much before. It's been a long time. Hasn't it?
No, yeah, I think I watched it one time a long, long time ago.
Okay.
Now, if I may, as I'm preparing my own grid,
Yes.
BB Shea's wrap, will this be a weekly wrap up or a year-long wrap
I think it's a weekly. It's a weekly.
It's a weekly wrap up. Yeah.
Standard.
Yes,
Yeah.
standard.
Probably got holiday flair to it.
A little bit. Yeah.
And I can't help but notice you've gone clean shaven.
Yes, that's my goal for the year. I'm going to stay clean shaven the
Next
entire
year,
year.
the
Correct,
entire
yes,
year.
That's a goal.
Yes.
Now, I don't know, because I like when you have a beard that is the proper length, I think it looks good on you.
Well, thank you very much.
Why have you decided to go clean shaven?
I don't know. I think it's just time to do that. I feel like I'm getting to that age where I need to just, be a little bit more responsible. I feel like people respond well to people who are clean shaven.
I know. I'm looking at you
I
more.
don't know, but if you look at if you look at your peer group, and based on people that I know, my nieces and nephews, their friends, their family, I mean, young men are whiskered.
They are. They are
whiskered.
Yeah. Right now, that's a big thing. Yeah. But if you go, and
You're against the grain now.
You
A
are.
little bit, yeah.
But that's what you are. You're
I try to
content,
be, yeah.
Did you say you're sleeping better now that you're clean shaven?
I'm sleeping better. I'm going to start dressing better. I'm just going to
You
try
look good.
You
try
look
to
nice.
change it up a little bit.
I'll tell you
for
the thing I've
2024.
noticed is you've got a good head of hair on you there. You got some good hair up top, and no thinning up there, and you don't color it yet like some. And I like your outfit there. You got a good fit.
Like who?
You hear that? It's Christmas.
colors
It's
their hair?
Christmas time.
I didn't say anybody. I said some people
Oh,
do.
some people do. Okay, I
Some
thought you meant
people do.
somebody
Time,
in
and look at
particular.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't he have a good head of hair? So you don't notice it when he's got that hair on his face.
Yeah.
I like him with a beard. I think he looks really good with a beard. Not
It's a
that
nice
he does-
frame.
Yeah, I think
He's going to get laid more without the beard.
any at all.
Well, that may be true.
I mean, it's not true.
Well, I'm going to say it out loud.
It's not going to take much.
I'm trying to help
It's
him.
not going to take
There's a new
much.
year upon us.
The word much. I think you could leave off the word more.
That and a new. Let's do a BB Shea makeover for 24.
I think we already have. Look at it.
Well, I think he needs a
starting
new.
right now.
I think he needs new frames.
I like your.
I do. That's another one of my goals, too. I'm getting new glasses. I've had these 10 years.
Okay,
These
yeah.
glasses
You got
10
to
years. I'm
get-
getting new
I
glasses.
like your
Yes.
wardrobe today.
Thank you.
I know a place you can go, and when you go, the person that helps you in the store, make sure it's a female.
Okay, fair enough.
You had a comment, Biggie.
This is the worst start to the gift exchange ever.
Helping your fellow man.
Trying
Talking
to.
about BB Shea's beard.
I like your.
He's not going to get helped on the square and the round.
I like your. I'll try to help him on the square and the round.
With your
what?
fashion advice.
I try to give him sometimes a little fashion advice.
High blood
on there.
pressure?
The
You
square
gonna give
and
him
the
that?
round. The square and the round has become
you're-
so popular.
Chris Kelly, you actually have a bold choice for your fashion statement today.
Yeah.
Wearing your sort of alma maters.
Yeah, that's right.
Hockey
jersey. Yeah, that's right. And why? Because it's very cold out today, and this is the thickest, warmest thing that I have.
Okay.
And I'm pickleballing tonight in the wind and the cold.
Holy hell, really?
I know. Yeah. And immediately I was like, I don't know. This is a bad choice.
30s?
20s by the time we're done. It is really going to be cold out there. But we do that sometimes. When you're dedicated to a craft, that's what you do. And it's still eating at me about my new dinking strategy.
You're gonna debut it tonight because in this wind you won't really get the full effect.
You're right. In this wind, it'll be difficult. But
You got a new dink coach?
I am my own dink coach. I've become a player coach, and I had someone tell me, you know,
I don't think Dave knows the whisper.
Oh,
Heard around the world.
Here's what happened. Maybe Shea doesn't either. The other day, I was playing, and we were down 8-2.
Is this in the round with the Immortals?
No, this was just regular friends, and the guy I was playing with called me over, and he whispered to me a new dinking strategy. And we came back and won that game after being down 8-2 with that new dinking strategy.
Worked.
I said, my goodness, what's going on here? And so I said to my wife, and then we won the next game too.
You didn't bring your wife into it.
I said to my wife later, I need to call the diesel because I'm considering a new dinking strategy. And my wife said,
Did she even look up from her book?
she said, I'm not going to sit here and listen to you coo at the diesel all night long and tell him about a new dinking strategy. I'm sorry, that's just not how we're going to spend our holidays. We're not going to do. She said, we're just not going to do
Most
that.
wonderful time of the year.
The most wonderful time of the year. One more quick thing, and then let's open the presents. There is a woman this year in Carmel, California, and apparently there are a few of these places in California. This woman's name is Monica Hudson, and she has 1,000 trees on her Christmas tree farm, each numbered and fitting with a tracking device so that you can rent your tree every year. She rents Christmas trees. They're live, and she rents them every year. But my question was, how do you keep them alive for the next year? And she never answers that question.
You got to keep them in the bucket, right?
Is that how you can you do it?
Keep the root ball on the bottom.
You have to.
You
You'd
keep
have
it.
to.
You
That's-
keep it in the bag,
Right.
Don't they put like a burlap bag across the bottom of them sometimes when you? I mean, this was decades ago.
when
Must
they
be.
replant
I'll bet it
trees.
comes with a bucket.
It has to.
You put water in it and keep the roots down there
Yeah.
just long enough.
She replants.
How long do you get to keep it?
You keep it all through the Christmas season, and then you give it back at the first week of January. And she says, we've had families now with the trees several years in a row.
I have one tree that's gone for 6 years to the same family. If you liked it and it was 4 feet and next year it's 4.5, we tell you in September, yeah, it looks good. It costs a little more this year, but you can have your baby back. They'll say, I want Charlie back, or I want, we named ours Ben or whatever. Definitely.
Yeah.
She's lying. That's a total lie. She's growing new trees. There's no way.
You think
She's growing new trees.
think
See,
that-
she's just lying to those people.
And nobody knows
yeah,
the difference.
absolutely.
But it takes
yeah.
7 years to grow a tree.
Yeah.
Well, then she's just got a bunch of in reserve. You know what I mean?
But she
Yeah.
says that she keeps them alive, and it helps her because you don't have to grow new ones all the time. You rent them out, and she gets the same money from the same people every year.
That's not a bad idea.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, but it's way more work intensive.
Yes. Of
Way
course.
more.
Never considered.
How much?
Well, she
I mean, you
says
can't put that on the top of your car, can you?
prices vary, but here are the
With the
prices.
root ball?
Here she has the prices here.
That varies a great deal. From $35 to $400, depending on size and variety. We have a 13-foot deodar cedar. Goes to a big office complex in Menlo Park.
Maybe they deliver it in a truck. That's my guess.
They would have to. I bet they set it up.
That's my thought too. They set it up. They put it in the right place.
I used to know somebody, or we lived near somebody, and they would get a live Christmas tree every year. But when they were done, they just planted it in their yard.
That's smart.
That's
I
what
like that. Yeah,
I've
that's
seen that
kinda
way
cool.
more than renting a tree.
Yeah. Well, I've never heard of renting a tree.
But you got to have the root ball on the bottom.
Got
You
to have the
can't-
root ball.
You can't just
And then she
shove
regrows.
the stump down in there.
Unless it's all a ruse, as BB Shea is
There's
suggesting.
no way that's real.
That he says that
way.
You
renting.
think of those people at Menlo Park getting ripped off?
I think so. Yeah.
That's where
Yeah,
she
I don't,
is.
I don't believe that woman.
I know it's it really
You
is.
wouldn't.
strange.
You believe that delightful immigrant accent?
I don't believe it at all.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's what she says. That's what she says.
David Crooked.
But how are you going to tell if it's the same tree when you come back the next year? Is there really a way to do that?
Maybe you could notch your initials in it, your kid's initials.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'd carve a penis in it.
I got wood.
You're gonna argue with this?
No, absolutely
You cannot
not.
argue. There's no way
He
you can
has
argue.
swayed me.
All right, here's the way this works now. You don't know how we open gifts around here, BB. So we're going to teach you how to do this now. First of all, we start playing delightful Christmas music. And these gifts are delivered every year by Rusty, our fact checker, who's a big-time Priority 1 listener, P1 listener of this program. And he sends me every year a letter, and you can open the gifts as I read about each gift.
You'll know when it's your turn.
You'll know when it's your turn. First to go this year is Chris Demm. I'll just tell you that. He's got them in a certain order. And he says, I've enjoyed listening to the program this year. Hope everyone has a great 2024. Here are some Christmas presents chosen especially for each member of the show. Below are explanations. Chris Demm has a bag with a cat on it, for instance.
Cat's
looking out the window with
Cat
wonderment.
look
I
out
love
the
it.
window. Exactly. Okay. For Chris, and you can just open as we go.
What they're numbered.
Number one is for, you got 1 and 2. He says, Chris Demm, for gift number 1, this comes from my personal collection. I'll let you start opening. and I'll tell you what it is as you go.
It looks DVD size.
It's a Blu-ray set of all 3 Godfather movies. The set is the Coppola restoration and includes a commentary track from the director himself. I intentionally picked the Blu-ray edition because I know that Chris Demm is not allowed to stream any content without his much younger wife's help.
Nice. That's nice.
Hopefully he has the equipment on which to play this.
Love it.
Don't spoil it if you don't. It's a Blu-ray collection of The Godfather. And his second gift, and I think you can guess this.
It looks weighty.
Yeah, it is. It's heavy.
I heard it.
It's a bottle.
Bottle of Pinot Noir from the Francis Coppola Diamond Collection.
Oh,
You can
Perfect.
enjoy while watching The Godfather.
Very Italian. It's Italian.
His much younger wife can work the corkscrew for him as she does the streaming platforms.
That's Italian.
That's very nice. That's
Very nice.
Okay.
Very
Cheers.
nice.
That's very
That's
kind.
not
like
rusty.
that.
That's right. Next up is Biggie. All right. Biggie gets through this year.
All right.
Open next. First gift, and you can go ahead and open those. A few records that I've culled from various vinyl shops across the state.
Oh.
Since Biggie had to go low sodium this year, I wanted to add some spice to his collection. We've got him Salt and Pepper. Perfect. The Tramp remix. I also found some soundtracks. The Beverly Hills Cop, which I know his favorite instrumental is Axel F.
Yes.
And the Arthur's theme, and I had to look long and hard for that, he says. It took almost the whole year.
All right.
And the final album is called Cruisin' 1960. I had to get this album because it includes the wonderful Was It a Car or Train Crash song debate, Teen Angel.
Perfect.
Rusty says, without a doubt, this is the most discussed song from the Put Up or Shut Up Rock and Roll Trivia game this year. And I wanted to make sure that that Biggie had a copy for Chris Demm's funeral when the time comes.
Appropriate.
Biggie says he's going to play this at Chris Demm's funeral.
Yes.
Isn't that nice? Look at all that.
Well, all right.
The Arthur theme now. That's your song. That's
What
how
else
you
is on
sing
Cruisin'
that. Yeah. Yeah, so I see some more on the
Is that a
Cruisin'.
mix?
Cruising. Let's see.
What are the songs? Cruisin' 1960.
Teen Angel, Save the Last Dance for Me by the Drifters. Mm-hmm. What the World's Come Over You. Finger Poppin' Time by At the Midnighters.
There you are.
Varies, yeah.
Biggie's second gift is a selection of Celsius drinks he can enjoy while he's caught between the moon and New York City.
Thank you.
All right.
Lovely.
Up next, we have Dave Aiken, and I don't want to spoil this, but Rusty told me personally that he felt that Dave's gifts were the best gifts he's ever bought.
Oh, really?
And I'll tell you what they are as you open.
They are numbered.
Your first gift
Yeah.
is a book.
Oh.
It's called The Jaws Log, written by Carl Gottlieb. It chronicles the entire year of making the movie Jaws.
Jaws Law.
Wow.
Dave's favorite thing is to play Jaws, and this will let him play Jaws at a higher level and defeat Chris Kelly when they play Jaws. That's nice.
I like that.
I wouldn't mind borrowing that
That's
after you now.
awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now-
20 pager.
25. Dave's second gift goes along with the first. It's several cans of Narragansett Lager beer.
That's Quint's beer.
This is the brand of beer that Quint drinks on the boat in the movie Jaws. I had a source smuggle some cans down from Providence, Rhode Island Brewery. And we have for you now that's a nice gift. isn't that?
Narragansett. Yeah, that's good stuff. There it
That's
is.
very thoughtful, isn't it?
Yeah, let me pull it out here.
See, that's somebody
whole
who
six-pack.
knows who he's
Holy
getting.
hell.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
That's good
4-pack.
beer right
there we go.
Look at that. A
You got to
4-pack
crumble
of
the
beer.
can.
You gotta
when
drink
you're
it and then
done.
crush
Then
it.
crush it.
Kelly, you can crush your paper cup like Dreyfus does.
That's right.
Whoops.
That's right. For BB Shea, who goes next. Now you can touch your gift.
All right.
I wanted to include BB Shea this year since he's filled in so admirably during Biggie's numerous health scares. There's only one box, but there are two separate gifts for BB Shea. The first is a package of Takis Blue Heat Hot Chili Pepper Tortilla Chips.
That sounds about right.
I've paired this with a couple of cans of Liquid Death, which he overpays for.
Man, look at that.
On a daily
okay,
basis.
Okay.
And I've included possibly the last can of Armless Palmer in the entire store.
That's right.
Nice.
Armless Palmer no
I
longer
love
allowed
it.
to be
I
sold.
love it. I love it.
Whether BB Shea drinks the Armless Palmer or holds onto it in hopes it'll be a collector's item in the future, I will unequivocally say this is closer to a near-death experience than he had when he went to the movies and saw that sketchy guy while watching The Joker.
That's perfect.
All
Thank
right.
you, Rusty.
Okay, isn't that
That's
nice?
nice,
awesome.
yeah.
Very, very
All
nice.
right, now for myself, Chris Kelly's gift is really a twofer. The first gift, I'm hoping, will really do well. I often write Chris Kelly with a reminder that Piggly Wiggly was the first grocery store with self-service. So the shirt says, Piggly Wiggly, the original self-service. Now I'm hoping I'll never have to write him again. It's a Piggly Wiggly shirt.
Oh, that's tough.
It's an annual event.
Coveted shirt.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. A Piggly
I dig
Wiggly
the pig.
shirt. Yeah, I do too. And it says on there, dig the pig.
Yeah.
man.
That's the shirt. And secondly, the Chris Kelly gift is really a gift for everyone who comes in contact with Chris Kelly, from showmates to his wife. It's a 12-pack of Diet Coke, praying that you get back on your Dark Master
They're minis.
in the new year. Now, they're minis.
Well, that's the way to start.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll give you a merrier Christmas, and you can get back on the juice in the new year so you're a nicer person and don't explode all over Biggie.
Love it.
So, Demm, leave the gun, take the cannoli. Biggie, the heat is on. Dave, you're going to need a bigger boat. BB Shea, murder your thirst. And Chris Kelly, dig the pig. Isn't that nice?
Thank you, Rusty.
That's awesome.
Enjoy.
Above and beyond.
Yes, absolutely. Try to be more exceptional, or at least once be exceptional in 2024. There you are. Thank you, Rusty.
Thank you, Rusty.
BB Shea, what are you doing?
Do you want me to go now?
Yeah. What are you doing in here?
Get your stuff
gather
and
up
get
your
out.
Get out. We'll see you in 40 minutes is what we'll do.
Don't be late.
Don't be late in here for the wrap.